wanted to ask you, how was the camp in Portugal? How was the break, and how's the team shaping up for the next block of games?
Yeah, so break was amazing. I think, as I already mentioned, really important for everyone to get that break, to reset mentally and physically. The camp in Portugal was also great. I think, it's really nice to change from our environment. We are used to be here in Cobham, so sometimes to go somewhere else. We knew that place because we went on camp last season as well, and I think we had again a really good camp in a good environment. Get everyone together, get back to work, and work hard and with intensity in training sessions was great too. And I think, in terms of the squad, we are in a good place. We know what we need to achieve in this second part of the season. Every game matters, every game will be important, so we are, in terms of mentality, ready for that. And we again had a really good camp, so we feel ready to start and to kick off the season again.
What's the feeling in the group like? Because you've got everything to play for you in every competition, but also there's that gap, isn't there, at the top of the table? So how's the sort of feeling, how are you approaching it? What's the message to the players?
Yeah, the approach is really clear. As I just mentioned, we have this next block with different games in different competitions. We know where we are at the table in the league, and we know what we want to achieve, so it's clear for everyone. I think the clarity on the goals in Chelsea have been always clear, and for the players, they know what to expect. So for us, it's going into every game, making sure we bring in every game the right mentality and the performance for us to get the 3 points. And of course, right now, we are 6 points behind, but we still have 11 games to play in the league, and we still are playing every team. So if we perform well and we get good results in every game, we should be in a good place at the end of the season. So everything is still on the table.
And you said that we know what to expect from Chelsea. The goals are kind of always the same, aren't they? But West Ham have a new manager, one from Italy. Do you know what to expect from her and the team over there?
No, it's more difficult to answer that question because I never faced that manager before, so we inquire a lot about what she was doing in her previous clubs and environments. That's important for us to prepare the game in the best way possible, but it's a balance between focusing on them but also focusing on us. I think we are playing home. We know our goals, as I just said, so we want to go into that game making sure we play at our best level, respecting the opposition because it's a London derby again, and we know West Ham needs to get some points, so they'll be coming with a lot of motivation. So again, we never take anything for granted. We'll be really focused on the game and the importance of the game for us.
I just wanted to ask you about the team news, sort of injuries and fitness and stuff. And so Kadeisha was in training. I wondered what's happening with Keira and Mayra and stuff like that. So just any news with the fitness of the players? Yeah,
so Kadeisha Buchanan is progressing really well. Not far from being back normal with the team and in training sessions. So it's really positive and a good news. I can't put a time frame, on her official return, but hopefully it will be soon. Mayra is now back in Cobham. Same, difficult to put a time frame, but she will start to probably do her rehab again with or around the group. So we'll see in more details maybe next week where she is at and when she's expecting to come back with the team. I think Keira won't be available for the game on the weekend, but she's in a good place, progressing well, and Aggie as well. She trained this morning, part of training session, so she won't be available for the weekend, but probably next weekend.
Okay, thank you.
Sonia, you mentioned Keira there, unfortunately not available, but a special moment for her to be named in the King's New Year's Honours list. Just tell me how proud you are of that personal achievement for her.
Yeah, really proud of what Keira achieved. I think it just summarized how good she is as a person, but also as a player, and what she achieved with her country. So I think she can be proud of herself for sure, and it's a big recognition for her personally. So I think hopefully it will bring even more confidence for Keira, and all the club is really proud of what she achieved, and it's a real honor for her to be recognized at that level.
How do you approach the break? Because football fans will just want fixture after fixture. As a head coach, it's a little bit different, isn't it? Because you kind of don't want to lose any momentum. So are you a fan of the break, and how did you approach it?
Yeah, I think again it's really important to get that break because everyone is a human and we need to reset mentally and physically. I think in the next block we have 7 weeks and 8 games to face, so it's a big block with a lot of games and a lot of minutes to be played. So I think that freshness and that physical aspects and mental aspects are really important. We were in a really good momentum when we finished the last block with good results and good performances. So we just had a meeting this morning and we just said we want to get back to that level. And we focus a little bit again in our game model, what we need to achieve to make sure we start strong.
Back at Kingsmeadow, you lost a rare game there before the break. What have you sort of said to the players about maintaining the home fortress, which has been so commonplace during your tenure, and do you view that as just a blip?
Yeah, for us it's important, like anytime we play at home with the support of our fans, to be a strong team to beat. I think anyone who is traveling and coming to play in Kingsmeadow should feel that special atmosphere, and I think for us give us like an extra motivation to even perform better. I think, again, like we want to be strong no matter if we are playing home or away, but especially when we are home, I think gives us an extra edge.
And just finally from me, have you had the opportunity to see or introduce yourself to Liam? And I know that you were photographed with Enzo, for example, both with your coaches of the month, so I know you had a bit of a relationship with him. Sad to see him go, and have you had that chance to say hello to Liam?
So yes, sad to see Enzo left the club, but again, it happens in football. I just want to say, congrats to him because he did a wonderful job when he was in his time in Chelsea. He won important titles. I haven't had the chance yet to say hello to Liam. He just came, but hopefully in the future will be the case. I think that's important for us as manager to have that relationship together. We are working for the same club, and we know it's important for us to have a good relationship. So he's coming from France, from Strasbourg. So hopefully I'll speak in French with him.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks, Niz. Can we jump over to Zoom? We'll come to you, please, Rachel.
Hi, Sonia.
Hi, Rachel.
I just wondered, you've played now every team at least once so far this season. How much do you feel you've learned? There's new managers in the league, some managers moving. Does it kind of change the way you approach these teams in the second half of the season?
That's interesting because I think if you look at the statistics, we faced that situation a lot in the last few months. I think, maybe the famous one was against City when Nick Cushin came in, but I think we already had this situation with other managers who were new and introduced to the club. So I think, as I just said, that's important for us to focus on ourselves as well, because I know the quality I have in my squad. I think when we are able to perform at our best level, it's difficult to beat us. So with all the respect I have for the opposition, I think for the game on Sunday, we worked hard. We had a lot of intensity in training session, and if I can see what I saw in training sessions on the pitch on Sunday, I'm convinced we can have a good performance and a good game. So that's what we focused on to prepare the game on Sunday.
And the last time you played West Ham, they were down to 10 for quite a long period of the game. So does it kind of make it tricky to kind of look at that performance and say, that's something we did really well, let's do this again, when I would like to assume it's going to be 11v11 for 90 plus minutes this time around?
I think when it's the case, you just analyze the game in 2 parts. The first part when we were playing 11-11, and after when they were down to 10. I think coming into the game on Sunday, a lot of things probably will be different. So it's more for us to know how they play when they are in possession of the ball, what shape, how do they defend also out of possession, try to guess a little bit what the manager is going to change, to shift from what they were used to do. But also, I don't want that to affect too much the way we are coming into that game, on the way we want to attack and the way we want to defend.
And just finally, for you as a manager, how much do you enjoy the challenge of coming up against a manager you've not faced before?
Yeah, it's always exciting, to face a new manager. By the way, I want to welcome the manager from West Ham in the league, but it's always nice to face someone new, someone who probably brings new ideas into the game, and welcome to her in England in the WSL.